Hi, it's Lori from Coast to Coast Craft Girls coming to you from the West Coast. Today I wanted to share a really fun card I got asked to make for a little boy who loves Godzilla. That's who it's called. And it's just a little hexagon pop-up. It folds flat, but it pops up like that. And it's got this little Godzilla scene in it. Now the one I'm gonna show you how to make is not Godzilla, because I didn't want another Godzilla card, but I will tell you how I made this. So all of these pieces, the little cityscape and then the buildings and the Godzilla, I printed and cut. Well, this one I just cut from gray card, but these I printed and cut with my Cricut and then layered him in there, and then I stamped his name on there. But these were done on the Cricut. So this is a print and cut for the 3 buildings and the Godzilla from Cricut, and then this cityscape is just a cut file of the part of the Tokyo skyline that I found on Cricut as well. So anyway, but I'm going to show you how to make this. But this one, I'm going to use the Crafter's Companion zigzag scene dies. So these, if you recognize these are from the zigzag scenes. I think these are actually 2 or 3 different scenes, but they kind of go well together, so that's what I used. And I cut them out of white cardstock and then colored them with my tri-blend markers. And basically I cut them just out of white and then kind of cut them straight, but you can see this is the, it's kind of on a slope, and you can see it a little bit there, but I just cut it to make it more straight because I wanted them to be straight. So those are the 3 pieces that I'm going to use to decorate the inside of my little hexagon pop-up. And I've also got some little grass if I decide I want to use it. I don't think I'll use it, but. And then the background piece, instead of doing black, I did white, and then I put some blue on there kind of to make it look like sky and clouds. But these are all the pieces, okay? And this particular die set is from Lawn Fawn. It's a, what is it called? Platform Popup die. And then the add-on gives you this backdrop and some other little random, pieces. But it's from Lawn Fawn. Now, if you don't have that die, or you don't want to purchase this die, I have a video that tells you how to make this card, how to make the hexagon pop-up earlier, which I will link in the description and at the end of the video, so you can make it just from a hexagon. If you just have a hexagon shape, like a hexagon die, and it works pretty much the same. I mean, it's just, that, and then, so you can make it yourself. It's just easier to do the die set, although this one's a little bit small. The one that I made myself is a little bit bigger, but there is a video that I will link to that shows you how to make it yourself without a die set. You can just, it's basically a hexagon, and then, you measure the side and you create the pieces that match it. So, but I'll show you how to use this die set. So I've cut 2 of them and folded them all up, and they're going to go, essentially, you glue that to there, you glue this tab onto there, and you glue these sides together, okay? And then these go through here, and they glue down onto that bottom piece, and that gives you something to connect your little scene pieces to, okay? So let's start gluing this stuff together. So we're gonna start with this glues together here. Actually, I'm gonna start with the sides. And that gives you the base part. Then these are going to fold in. And this creates the bottom and the pop-up and the cup, okay? So then you glue those two pieces together. I'm going to put a little strip of this green grass in the middle. And it folds together just like that. But I'm going to put a little strip of this green grass when I glue those center pieces together, and that'll give me something to glue my center section or my center design onto. So you put glue on that center piece, but not below that fold, just on the center fold. There's that. And then these fold down, and you just put glue on those little tabs and glue them to there. But before I do that, I'm going to put these in. They go in here, and you're going to put glue just on that little tab. Let's get it in there. So put glue on this little tab. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. And then, I don't know if you can see, but I straightened those tabs out. And I'm just going to fold that down and press it in. And that'll glue those tabs down where they should be. Okay, there we go. And then we put some glue on this little tab here. And some on this side. Tuck those in. And if you just keep flattening it down for the glue, then it gets them glued in exactly the right spot. Okay, and that's essentially your card base. And as you see, it folds flat. And it'll go either that way, or it will also fold flat that way. Whichever is easiest, but it creates this little thing. Now the one that I did, that I have the video on, it does not have this top part. It's just open there, and you can put, pieces of card in there. But it's essentially the same card. I'm going to put it on the outside. I'm going to put this right along the edge on the outside. Okay. And now all you have to, now it's just decorating. So I'm going to put these in, but I got to trim them down. And there we go. These are such fun little cards to make little scenes out of. They fold flat, and then they just pop down. Oh, my little bicycle handle's getting stuck in my bench. Anyway, and it just folds down and makes this cute little scene, 3D scene, that you can make anything out of. And like I said, this was with the Crafter's Companion zigzag scene dies, whereas this one I did on my Cricut with a specific person in mind, and did little buildings and a Godzilla. So completely different, but very fun uses of the same die. And like I said, if you don't have that Lawn Fawn die and you want to do something similar, I will link to the video that I have that shows you how to make these Hexagon Pop-Up dies without any dies. It just uses a ruler and a scoreboard. I did use my Hexagon die to draw the original hexagon that I started with, but it's a fun little project. So thanks for watching.